United Artists. Welcome, guys, to another episode of WEIRDsday Night Theater. I'm your host, Kryss, and tonight we are watching White Zombie with Bela Lugosi. Now, I've looked at the film, of course, beforehand, and it's pretty decent. I think it could definitely go for a modern remake, if they haven't done so already. The players: Bela Lugosi, Madge Bellamy, Joseph Cawthorn, Robert Frazer, John Harron, Brendan Hurst, George something something. I totally missed it. Frederick Peters, Annette Stone. Directed by Victor Halperin. Ooh wah wah wah, ooh wah wah wah, ooh wah wah wah. All right. I believe this is a 1932 film. Don't quote me on that. Let me search it real quick. Yep, 1932.
Like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral.
Man, y'all about to run right through it,
They're
too.
afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road where people pass all of the time.
Now, I don't think they do enough zombie movies. Now, when I say zombie, I don't mean the ghouls that we actually see on films. I mean, like, actual brain control or mind controlled zombies. Well, traditionally, a zombie is someone who's either been put under a spell by some kind of chemical or recently died and been reanimated. Not the rotting, shambling corpse.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont?
I believe this takes place in Haiti. And that's how you punch in the face. Looking at my girl like that.
Zombie! Allez! Allez!
I mean, as soon as dudes looking at you with bug eyes, you already know it's on. Kind of like some toilet paper. I shall wipe my ass tonight. No more chapped cheeks. See, now those are some well-behaved zombies there. Walking in single file line, being careful not to tumble down a hill.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Bruh.
Worse than that, Monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, Monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead?
Yes, Monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. taken from their graves, were made to work in sugar mills, fields at night. Look! Here they come!
Like, well, my service is over. Peace. Now, if you are in a foreign country and one of the locals is saying, yo, you might want to leave these motherfuckers alone, you might want to listen, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Excuse me, please.
Well, first of all, you kind of want
Have you got
to
a match?
try and blend in as much as possible.
Did I try
Don't be
to?
looking all lavish in these
I'm sorry. I'm
rough
working
areas.
them, I suppose. No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for...
I think
30
such
years.
claims like that
I'm-
should be thoroughly
I don't know what to
investigated.
think.
You know, a lot of
Come,
people
let's
like
go
to
in the
write
house.
off
Yes. Well, come.
things as, oh, superstition is nonsense, no. But it's like, if there's a chance for a life after death, or some sort of afterlife, or
You're expecting
whatever,
Dr. Bruno. Yes,
you would think that that would be thoroughly researched, because, you know, that's the one question that we've been asking ourselves since the dawn of man. You know, is there anything after life? You know, can you extend life, cheat death, whatever it is?
How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeleine introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
Now, imagine it can't be complete nonsense.
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
So
Probably a little
Madeleine
grain of
planned to
truth
be
in it.
married the moment she arrived, but Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. And he promised to
Not so
take me
much
out of the
dead
bank at
corpses
Port-au-Prince
walking
and send me
about,
to
but,
New York as his
you
agent.
know, drugs that can make you zombie-like. And I've actually seen that out on the streets. You know, when you work in security or working in prison, you see
I'll
stuff
tell
like
Mr.
that.
Beaumont you're here.
It's called bath salts. I like to call it that. Ooh-wee.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that'll take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you. Unless
Unless what, sir?
Go on.
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but you know, I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Bruner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out. No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir. Especially as Dr. Bruner is a trifle skeptical as to your motives, sir.
Never mind my motives. As that other person...
You know, when
said,
you're having a
No, sir,
secret
not yet.
conversation, you don't need to talk in code or you know who
24
or
hours
whisper.
late.
This always struck me as weird
I
in
wish you'd
movies.
keep away from that man, sir. He'll make trouble for you.
You needn't worry about that. I'm not afraid of him.
I'm not easily frightened, sir. You should know that.
This
But
guy looks
what
like
you're
Abe
planning
Vigoda.
is dangerous.
Don't you suppose I know that, Silver? You don't seem to realize what this girl means to me.
Is
Why,
that
I'd sacrifice anything I have in
the,
the
the
world
right
for
one
her.
I'm thinking about? Abe Vigoda?
Nothing matters if I can't have her.
I mean, as old as he is, could be.
I think you like Haiti. Most people that
Yeah, he does look like him.
Madeleine.
Abe Vigoda.
I'm delighted to see you. Neil, you're more
Oh,
than
he
welcome.
passed away in
Thank you,
2016.
Doctor, it was very kind of you to come. I know what a busy man you are.
No, not at
He would have
all.
been 11 years old when this came
There's a
out.
native family live out here that I've been trying to see for a long time. After this young couple are safely married, I leave.
But surely you'll stay for dinner after the ceremony.
No, I must run along.
Well, that's a great pity. We had something very special prepared for this occasion. It was very good of you, Madeleine, to humor the whim of a lonely man. There was so little time to prepare. I couldn't do half the things I wanted to for you.
You've done more than enough already, Mr. Beaumont.
Scamming on a squirrel already.
Neil a position in the state.
Neil?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver! Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
See now, already be looking at their body language. They giving these creepy nods. They up to something. You know, sometimes, or I guess, think about, you know, the rich folks that lived way back in the day. They had all this, you know, luxury and stuff, right? But there was no air conditioning. So, you know, it's hot as hell. People didn't bathe every day. Water had to be drawn from like wells, or maybe they had some sort of irrigation system, but they couldn't just, you know, turn on the faucet. They had chamber pots, but they pooped the pistons, so motherfuckers were as clean as you think. I bet a lot of those chateaus and castles and things back in the day smell like ass, pits, and sweat. Have you ever noticed how your pits, your ass, your feet all smell different, even though it's supposed to be like bacteria that's causing the smell? Whoop. I heard about being on the grind, but this is ridiculous. I remember I was working this somewhere from the Mediterranean or whatever. No, truck driver. He was the plastic totes. But man, I'm telling you, dude's pit smell like, if you can imagine a Mexican restaurant that caught fire, that's what it smelled like.
Delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont. Please. Please. I'm sorry that kept you waiting.
I don't think we have anybody in Hollywood right now that's quite like
I have been on a
Bela
journey
Lugosi was. Like, this dude looked
for my milk.
creepy.
Then they work faithfully.
Also,
They are not
regal.
worried about long
at
hours.
the same. I mean, there might be a few of them,
You
a few people.
could make good use
I
of
can't
men
really
like
think of anybody
mine
right off the
on
bat.
the plantation.
If you can think of anybody that's kind of day Bela
That's
Lugosi,
not what I want.
drop a comment down there.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening. You've seen her? When? On the road tonight.
See, I wiped my ass with it. All that sandpaper. Oh, it leaves a chafing.
Was a young man. They're to be married tonight.
They literally just got in the same night.
What do you want me to do? If she were to disappear for a month, what do you hope to gain by her disappearance? Everything. Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Bro, if you wouldn't need him to
One little
do
month.
stuff.
Not in a month. Not even a year. I have looked into your eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you. They're to be married within an hour. There must be a way. There is a way. The cost is heavy. You give me what I want,
Like that.
and you may ask anything.
See, once again, there's no need to whisper. It's just the two of you.
No. Not that.
Like, what were you expecting? That's all he does. He's a zombie pimp.
Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont.
Oh, got that Cosby special.
Or perhaps a flower.
Little drop in the pudding, and you stir it up, and then you get with a zip zap and a bippity bop,
Time is very
and
brief.
ooh wee.
You must do your share if I'm to help you.
I'm gonna get my ass sued.
Keep it, monsieur. Keep it. You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
I mean, I suppose you could probably kill the
I'll find
groom,
another way.
There
be her
is
confidant, and maybe she might fall for you. But honestly, bruh, if your game is that weak,
They are driving away evil spirits. Close it. Close it.
she's wearing some of that 1920s lingerie.
Mademoiselle.
Madeline, more than anything else in this whole world here.
Okay, how do you know her? That's what I don't
raise me
understand.
up to paradise.
I would like a little bit of a backstory.
There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'd give my life to make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour. There's a boat sailing at midnight.
You've been so wonderful. Don't spoil everything. Now.
One last gift before I lose you forever.
This rose. Tell me, does it smell like Spanish fly by chance? You know, I've never liked the smell of flowers. Like, especially like, you know, when they're dying off or going bad, just, I don't know, it smells gross.
We are
And roses
gathered
don't smell good
together
anyway.
Here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man, this woman in holy matrimony. Say it.
That dude's straight up looking like Dracula right now. Oh, I thought somebody was getting murdered. What? You know, you probably could have did that beforehand.
This is the night of night.
It'll save a little time.
A toast to the bride, to beauty's queen. Gladly, my lord.
Leave but a kiss within the glass. Fair gypsy, feed my fortune. What do you see in the glass?
I see bubbles.
I see happiness. I see love.
A little bit of backwash.
Far more than you deserve.
Is that all?
Have you been eating crackers?
I see
There's a guy in your cup.
I see death.
Madam. Madeleine, what's wrong? Madeleine, my dear, please.
Oh, no.
Madeleine! Can't we do something?
I wonder what the science behind magic is. Like, so he carved this candle to be like an image of her, right? What if that image looks more like somebody else than her? Or what if she borrowed that scarf from somebody? Like she shopped at like a thrift store, or it was a hand-me-down. Would two people get cursed? This scene right here kind of reminds me of Bram Stoker's Dracula, with that Lucy Westenra scene. That was probably one of the freakiest scenes of the whole movie. By the way, that is actually my all-time favorite horror movie, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Now, there's a couple of people whose acting just kind of ruined their parts. I don't think those two actors really need to be named. But everybody else pretty much crushed it. And nobody notices that. Or maybe this is one of those places where people always tripping balls on the booze.
Neil. 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 Neil.
Right now, I'm kind of get some Willem Dafoe vibes from this guy. So this guy about to get him some zombie snatch.
Look.
Yes, those are my people.
Zombies? Yes. They are my servants. Did you think we could do it alone? In their lifetime, they were my enemies. Although the witch doctor,
Once my master. Secrets I tortured out of him. Hungered the swine, swollen with riches. He fought against my spells until the last.
him, yes, I had trouble fighting. His Excellency Richard,
Like he got a pirating
Minister
crew.
of the Interior. Garcia, Brigand Chief.
Marquis, Captain of Gendarmerie. And this is Chauvin.
Look like he's been holding in the front way too long.
Executioner, who almost executed me. I took them.
They are now my
Just as you
bitches.
take this one. But what if they regain their souls? They would tear me to pieces. And that, my friend, shall never be.
Heimlich maneuver. You know, it kind of makes you wonder, and I've kind of talked to some people about this, you know, because I like to kind of get philosophical, but it's like, where do you begin and end? You know, because your body isn't you. For one, your body is a system of systems. So saying I or me isn't necessarily accurate. It's more like we, us. Because if I'm not mistaken, mitochondria is a separate organism from your body. There's also all the bacteria inside you.
Madeleine.
You know, we are essentially our personalities. Shit, it would have made more sense to arrange an accident, dude. Not that I'm condoning turning people into zombies and stealing their brides and stuff. But yeah, let's say if you were to go out, get into some sort of accident and have brain damage, have amnesia, and, you know, no, you don't remember anything, and two, you don't function the way you used to. Like, you're a completely different person. You're essentially like a zombie, except you're just not being controlled by somebody. You know. You know, another analogy would be like, let's say that brain transplants was a real thing. You know, I switch Steve and Paul's brains. Like, say I take out Steve's brain, put in Paul, take out Paul's brain, put in Steve. Now, which one is Steve and Paul? You know, we're essentially our brains. And so now what if Paul had brain damage, forgot who he was? Is Paul still there?
There's two explanations to strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones in their ceremonies, or else... Or else what? She's not dead. Not dead?
That wouldn't explain
Are you
how
mad?
the whole casket's
I
gone.
saw her die. The doctor signed a certificate. I saw them bury her.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not mad. But I've lived in these islands for a good many years. And I've seen things with my eyes that made me think I was crazy. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, into countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeleine? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin,
Oh, that's nasty.
and her lips were cold.
You're a
Let me
necrophiliac
explain.
now.
Now, just a minute.
You kissing dead folks.
Wherever there is a superstition, you will find there is also a practice. Now, do you remember what your driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont's house?
Oh, about those horrible creatures we saw.
Yeah.
He said they were corpses, taken from their graves.
That's it. Now, wait. Now, that's the superstition. Now for the practice. The ghouls that steal the dead corpses from the graves are supposed to put them there in the first place.
Do you mean that Madeleine was murdered so that somebody could steal her dead body?
Ah,
Nonsense.
Ugh.
No. Not her body, yes, but not her dead body. That's what it is.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive in the hands of natives? Oh, no, better dead than that.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Thank you.
Time to smoke this weed.
You don't believe that, do you?
Say, There's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and lived for years. Now,
That used to be one of my
nature can play
biggest
pranks like
fears.
that. Why isn't it possible
That
to play
if I
pranks
quote
with
unquote
snakes?
died,
don't know.
got put in a casket and buried, I was having to wake up because I wasn't
driver
actually dead.
Believed he saw deadness.
But you know, once you
Walking.
kind of learn about what they do to dead bodies at
What
funerals,
he saw was
You
men
wouldn't survive
alive
it
and
anyway.
everything, but this and this.
but yeah,
Oh, the whole thing has me
being buried alive,
confused.
that's got to be one of the worst ways
I
to
just
go.
can't understand it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this thing. To separate what you call fact from fiction. The law of Haiti acknowledges the possibility of being buried alive. Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
No.
But yeah, if I quote unquote
Excuse
die,
me, please. Have you got a
you
minute?
better make sure I'm
Here's one.
stiff as a board.
I'll translate it for you, if you fit it.
You better
Article-
make sure I'm like attracting flies
Article 149.
and all that jazz. You know, don't jump to no conclusions.
The use of drugs or other practices which produce lethargic coma or lifeless sleep shall be considered attempted murder. Yes. Attempted.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, all right, now that. If the person has been buried alive, the act shall be considered murder, no matter what result follows.
Beaumont. I say, you said that you couldn't understand why he was so interested in us.
Right?
Do you think he did this?
No. No, I think it's native blood. Native blood, exactly. Of course, if you want to, we can go to Beaumont's house first. If I can get my hand...
Man, he hit that
on the
book so
devil's
hard
responsible for
the
this,
camera changed.
I'll make him such an example that every witch doctor in Haiti will be shaken in his sandals.
But we can't do this alone. Can't the authorities help?
Sorry. Neil, my boy. You don't know these islands. The native authorities are afraid to meddle. I'm not. I got friends among the natives. They'll tell me things that no gendarme could ever get out of. Because I'm a preacher, they think I'm a magician.
Now the proper term
Before
is
we get through with
Bokor.
this thing,
Bokor,
we may uncover
male,
sins
or Caplata, female, is a
never
voodoo
seen.
witch for hire who is said to serve the Loa with both hands, practicing for both good and evil.
Witch doctors.
That's definitely not a backdrop. Now, I don't understand these guys, or women, you know, it's people, that they try to force somebody to be with them. I mean, not just with black magic or anything, you know. Now, I do be seeing some posts on Facebook on one of the groups I was in before, where people asking about, you know, is there a love spell I can do or whatever, you know, because I kind of look into Wicca a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm straight up Wiccan, you know, because some of my philosophies, you know, run the gamut. But, you know, no, I've been telling people, even if you succeed in coercing somebody to be with you, one, they're going to resent you. And two, you're not going to have the soul of that person anyway. You know? 'Cause the first chance they get, they're gonna bounce or screw you over.
Foolish things.
So I mean, yeah, it
They
sucks,
can't
you know,
bring
when
back the light to those eyes.
you desire somebody and can't have them because either they belong to someone else or it's just not into you.
I was mad to
But-
do this.
I mean,
But if you'd have
look at
smiled,
homeboy right here.
I'd have done anything. Given you anything. I thought that beauty alone would satisfy. But the soul is gone. I can't bear those empty, staring eyes.
I mean, dude warned you.
Oh, forgive me, Madeleine, forgive me.
So even though I'm half dead, I don't want to listen to
I
this shit.
can't bear it any longer. I must take you back. Back to the grave.
No refunds, my friend.
No. You must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. One that I should like to see myself.
You must bring her back.
Aren't you trifle afraid, monsieur? How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
She gonna kill you, Harry Houdini.
Better to see hatred in them than that dreadful emptiness.
Yeah, and when she tells the police.
Perhaps you're right. It would be a pity to destroy such a lovely flower. Let's drink to the future of this flower. A glass of wine?
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
Why do I have to bring it? Get it? Bring it in wine? I don't wanna. He definitely didn't grab that glass suspiciously.
To the future, monsieur.
This vintage tastes vaguely poisonous. Made me think of that scene from Friday. No, not Friday.
Pinpoint,
Rush Hour.
monsieur. The flower.
I think it was Rush Hour 2.
A glass of wine?
Oopsie.
What are you trying to do to me?
I have other plans for mademoiselle. I'm afraid she might not agree.
I'm a zombie pimp, baby.
I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
Don't worry, he's going on a trip. You'll see him next fall.
To the future.
Actually, it's more like a short swim. Now, there were like mutated sea bass or sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Man, we put a metal track to that shit. Hey, don't a vulture sound like that? That's somebody's soul in that bird. Besides, that's totally an eagle.
No! Not that! Not that! His name is Pierre. I've known him for years. He's a great old fella.
Man, it's like them female mountain lions that sound like a woman getting murdered. Fuck that shit. Like, whatever happened to the whole roar thing? You gonna sound like, like, no. You ain't gonna get no mates doing that, baby.
Come, son. There are evil spirits in the road. I will give you an award. And here is one for the ox.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's blackface or what.
Young man, he's sick with fever.
Because I have seen some white people just been that damn tanned.
Neil, why don't you go over there? We got a hard day before us tomorrow. Now then, Pierre, come on. He's gone. We'll talk.
It is a dangerous thing you ask me to do.
Oh, but now listen, here, we're old friends, you and me, and I want to go on.
Turn back before it is too late.
No. I've come too far to turn back now.
I'm too old to go all the way with you.
Well, listen. Can't you get somebody to go with us?
My people are afraid of the mountain.
Why?
Because it is called the land of the living dead.
Well, have you ever...
Now I wonder if this is supposed to be blackface, which it doesn't quite look like it. Because they usually went overboard with it.
There is an evil spirit.
I mean, you had black people in the beginning of the movie.
That is called
One even with a speaking role. Why not just, have one of the people who were at the funeral play this guy?
what it is.
I don't know. Like I said, it could just be one of the people who be out in the sun 24/7. I know what's wrong with him. Now that's a vulture.
Vultures.
Just as old Pierre
Yeah, you
said,
gotta have the double bass going with that.
Vultures, always the living dead.
Madeleine! Is she there?
No,
Oh, I must go and see.
No. Kneel, my boy. Please, lie down and rest. Please. You'll feel strong in the morning. You rest. Let me go up and see what I can do.
Better bring your gat, fool.
Why is she so restless tonight? Perhaps she remembers something. We never remember anything when they are like that. No? Because he's cut off.
They're totally fine with the whole zombie thing.
Madeleine!
Alright, what are you looking at? What? Man, you got some good eyes.
No. I can't. You must. It's your turn. Let's run away. He might hear you.
I'll be like, sir, I'm going out to the market. I'll be back.
Run away.
And never come back.
He is finding you.
It's only a matter of time before they do that shit on you. Zombie pimp. Yep, you almost bought it, buddy. The heck is that on the table? Oh, that's candle wax. I thought it was another white powder.
Can you still hear me? It is unfortunate you are no longer able to speak. I should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms.
It's kind of like Parkinson's or something.
You see, you are the first man to know what is happening. None of the others did.
This guy straight up looks like Ming from Flash Gordon.
shake hands once. I remember. Well. We understand each other better.
This is why you don't want to be rude to people you don't know. Because you never quite know who you fucking with. It's like, you knew this guy does this shit. You knew that, but yet you still did business with him. No, I also don't have no remorse for dumbasses. Have to bring a knife or a hitting stick or something. I'm not even sure what this guy's problem is. He's just like not been sleeping and is exhausted. Is he sick? Or is he still toasted from earlier? You ain't had to do the magic, man. All you had to do is just take that little whipping knife you had and go stabby stab. Okay, who opened the door? Is she doing that or is he doing that? To keep his hands clean. That way, if he does get caught, it's like, hey, I didn't do it. What's the name did that? Like, why are you doing this? Heimlich! That was easy. Heimlich! Heimlich! Guy about to start doing some jutsu. Yeah, I saw you almost fall.
Madeleine! Madeleine! I found you! You're alive! Alive! What's the matter? It's I, Neil.
It is I, Neil, your husband.
Oh, my darling. What have they done to you?
You already know. Heimlich.
Who are you?
I mean, come on, throat chop, dude.
For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
Dude, you could have did that a long time ago. Or shoot the guy that's controlling them. There's a thought. Shoot him in that pinky toe. The water's fine! Cannonball! Woohoo! She got that Pat-made lipstick on. Don't you recognize me? It's 1930s Willem Dafoe. Oh yeah, I know you, 1930s Willem Dafoe. Hey, you got a little schmutz right there. Oh wait, there's something I gotta do first.
Madeleine, don't you know me, dear? It's Neil.
I could swear. For a moment she recognized you.
Was it the face wipe that gave it away?
Come on, don't let him get away.
It's like, oh yeah, fuck this shit. Smoke bomb! And Heimlich. See how easy that is? Dude.
Madeleine, my darling.
Oh, 1930s Willem Dafoe. Is that really you?
I dreamed.
I was a zombie's bitch. Cock block.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Oh, you. The end. Released by United Artists Corpse, whatever. Well, that was White Zombie, 1932. It was decent. Nice short film, only like an hour and 7 minutes. I thought Bela Lugosi was pretty good in it. I think his character should have did more than just doing a little Heimlich magic thing. But actually, me and an old writing buddy, actually it was initially her idea, but I kind of added some stuff to it. And there's we kind of had an idea about something that's kind of like this in a way. But instead of, people being zombies, you have the whole android doll kind of thing, And of course, you have a villain who's a boat core as well, and he's like part pimp, part gangster, whatever. And but I'm not gonna get into that. Maybe one day I'll be able to write a novel for it, or a screenplay, or audio production, something like that. But I think it was a pretty cool idea, especially if done right. I would like to do more audio dramas. Just hard finding talent willing to do lines, and I don't really have money to hire anybody. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of WEIRDsday Night Theater. We'll be back next time for more spooky spooks.